Reverb is an absolutely essential effect in music production, and you don't need me to tell you that. But as indispensable as it is, do you ever get bored with how it sounds? I know I do. Sometimes reverb can just feel a bit too vanilla in some styles of music. So if you're looking for some new and interesting ways to use reverb, this video will hopefully inspire you to think outside of the box the next time you dig into a mix. So let's jump in and explore some alternative ways to using this essential effect. Let's explore how to put some space around your tracks that have lots of surrounding reverb. Now, reverb can cause certain areas in a mix to sound somewhat muddy. Now, to alleviate this, we can duck the reverbs with sidechain compression. To set this up, insert a compressor after the reverb. Create an additional bus on the source track, which you can put after the other bus that feeds the reverb FX chain. Set the level of this new bus to unity and pre-fade. Pick that new bus up on the compressor's sidechain input, and dial in some aggressive compression to get the effect started.
Hey, lazy river, on you go, lazy river. North you flow, lazy river. Dirty bronze, crazy river, the old St. John's.
To manage the speed at which the effect ducks down and blooms back up again, you'll need to pay close attention to the attack and release controls.
Hey, lazy river, on you go, lazy river. North you flow, lazy river. Dirty bronze, crazy river, the old St. John's.
Next, let's travel back to the neon lights of the 1980s with noise gate inserted after reverbs. Now, this chain works exceptionally well on drums. This technique intentionally and abruptly cuts short reverb tails in areas before the reverb naturally dies away. The results are immediate and very distinctive sounding. Countless records have employed this very technique. Now, to get this effect working, insert a noise gate after your reverb. Create another bus on the drum channel, set this to unity and pre-fade, and pick this new bus up in the gate sidechain key input. In the gates, load a classic style gate preset, and raise the threshold to get the effect working. For abrupt cutoffs, you'll need short release times. To get a nice gated reverb length, you'll need to play around with the hold control. Next, let's give reverb some motion, and one of the best ways of doing this is with modulation effects after the reverb. Now, modulation has played a massive part in early digital reverb units, as it was a way of giving reverb a more spacious feel. Modulation is a great way of adding extra dimension and atmosphere to your ambiences. Let's start by adding chorus for colour.
Lazy river, on you go, lazy river. North you flow, lazy river. Dirty bronze, crazy river, the old St. John's.
Or phaser for a more otherworldly feel.
Lazy river, on you go, lazy river. North you flow, lazy river. Dirty bronze, crazy river, the old St. John's.
And flanger for a more whooshy vibe.
Lazy river, on you go, lazy river. North you flow, lazy river. Dirty bronze, crazy river, the old St. John's.
Now let's add some flutter to the reverb by adding some tremolo after it.
Lazy river, on you go, lazy river. North you flow, lazy river. Dirty bronze, crazy river, the old St. John's.
Next, let's turn up the heat and add some extra edge and grit by distorting reverb. Now, if we insert a noise gate at the end of this chain and use the same settings that we did earlier, we can get some cool, explosive sounding reverbs. Next, let's look at using some reverse with reverb. And this is quite a fun effect if I'm honest, but it does require some trial and error in your DAW.
Lazy river, on you go, lazy river.
To many, this effect is known as preverb, and it gives us a really nice swell or build-up of reverb before the source audio it is applied to starts. Now, to achieve this, you first need to reverse the audio in your DAW. Print a reverb to this, so the effect is baked into the waveform. And reverse it back again. If you need to further shape the swell, maybe it's too long, maybe you don't want it going through the rest of the performance, then you can use some volume automation or some edits directly on the waveform to get the duration of your swell perfect.
Lazy river, on you go, lazy river.
Last but no means least, let's look at how formant can augment the sound of your reverbs.
Lazy river, on you go, lazy river. North you flow, lazy river. Dirty bronze, crazy river, the old St. John's.
Now, if you're new to mixing and don't really know how to get the most out of reverb, maybe the controls confuse you. Fear not, we've got you covered. Click that card at the top right of the screen, link in the description below, to watch our free tutorial, 9 reverb parameters every producer must know, to get you up to speed on this essential effects. Also, please take this opportunity to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to stay up to date with all future tips, tricks and tutorials that will help elevate your mixing and production skills from Waves Audio. If you enjoyed watching this video and you got something out of it, please do give it a thumbs up below. It gives me a good indicator on how to best serve you guys. Also, if you like this style of tutorial, do check out its sister video, 7 Creative Ways to Supercharge Delay Effects. For more information and to download the trials of any of the plugins featured in this video, again, do check the description below. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon.